So the Lego Ninjago movie comes out in a couple of months. Or no, it's next month, isn't it? No, October. Couple of months. Let's talk about the Lego movie. So the Lego movie tells the story of Emmett. He's this normal Lego dude, and he gets drawn into this whole battle between these Lego characters known as the Master Builders, who can basically just see any Lego pieces all around and go, I can build something out of that and then do it. Between them and Lord Business, who wants everything to stay how it's meant to be, how it was originally planned to be built, and maintain order over everything. And this is one of the most heartfelt product placements ever. Because this movie is one giant Lego product placement. I'm not even joking. Everything in this movie is Lego. Like, explosions are Lego. Clouds are Lego. It's all, everything. The opening logos are Lego. The end credits are Lego. It's all Lego. Let's talk about the cast. Chris Pratt plays Emmett. Now, Chris Pratt is a great actor. I love Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is great in this movie. In this movie, he plays Emmett, who is just a nobody who learns how he can be a somebody. And that, I think, is a huge, important message for a lot of kids, because a lot of kids obviously saw this movie, and that's a big message for kids, is that no matter who you are or where you come from, whether you were purposed to be special or not, you can become special. And I think that's a big, deep message for kids, and I think that's actually a very important message as well. And then you have Elizabeth Banks as Wildstyle, who is a master builder, and then you have Will Ferrell as Lord Business, who, again, is an important message as a character, because he wants to maintain complete order, even to the point where he wants to use this super weapon to glue all the Lego characters in all the worlds in a static position, in place, forever. And that's a great message, I think, as well, because it's like, yeah, there is a place for order, but if you get too much out of control, you can end up alienating people. And that's best represented by the twist near the end of the movie. Now, I am not going to spoil it, because I'm sure there's at least like one person who hasn't seen the Lego movie. So what I would recommend is going and watching the Lego movie, and then, yeah, just go watch the Lego movie. I'm actually going to talk about it in a minute, so if you have not seen the Lego movie, I'll say this. Go watch it, and then come back to this review. So now, spoiler warning for the ending. The scene where Emmett falls through the infinite abyss of nothingness and then lands on the floor in the basement of the man upstairs and his son Finn. So, this was a scene I was not expecting to be in the movie. But it is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. It is one of the most heartfelt and amazing scenes. So, what you have is you have Finn, he's just a kid. This whole movie so far has just been happening from this kid telling a story with the Legos, and we've just been seeing basically this kid's imagination the whole time. And then his dad, played by Will Ferrell also, you're starting to put some connections together. He comes down and sees what Finn has done, and he begins to, at first, scold him for it. he's like, what did you do? Why is this like this? Why did you do this? This is not how it's supposed to be. And then he opens up the business tower and he sees President Business, who looks like him, and then he sees Emmett, and he realizes that I wouldn't necessarily say he's the bad guy, but he realizes that he's the bad guy, kind of. And it's one of the most heartfelt moments in the movie. And then, just the moments following that, when he's like, when he asks Finn, like, who's this? And he's like, that's President Business, he's the bad guy. And he's like, what would Emmett say to President Business or something? And then it cuts to inside the Lego tower. Emmett is talking to President Business, and he gives him this speech about how everyone in the world can be the special, that it isn't just one person, that it's everyone. And I gotta admit, watching it in the theater, it did kind of make me choke up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the best delivered messages I've ever seen in a movie, ever. And it's all just in a big product placement. I'm going to move on because I don't want to spend the whole video talking about the deep message of the movie. I'm going to talk about some of the other stuff. This movie has some of the best, most memorable characters ever. You have Emmett, Wildstyle, Vitruvius, voiced by Morgan Freeman. He's this blind wizard guy. You have Metalbeard, who is a robot pirate. Batman is in the movie, and he's a major character, voiced by Will Arnett, who ended up getting his own movie. He's great. He has some of the funniest moments in the movie. Obviously, Lord Business, just some of the most memorable and fun characters ever. Bad Cop, voiced by Liam Neeson. I mean, I haven't even talked about my favorite character in the whole movie yet. Hang on. This guy right here, this is my favorite character in the movie. Benny, the 1980-something space guy. He's a minor character in the movie. He kind of pops in more towards the last act of the movie. And he's kind of a minor part, but he has one of my favorite moments. Or actually, one of my favorite running jokes is when he's trying to build a spaceship and everyone keeps telling him, no, don't build a spaceship. And then at the end, when they're like, we need a spaceship, and he's like, I get to build a spaceship! And then he goes on this whole freak out about spaceship. And then he builds a spaceship, and then they go in, and it's great. And this movie also contains some of the best CGI work ever. I mean, every single thing in this movie is computer animated, except for the live action portion near the end with Dad and Finn. But everything else is mostly CGI animated to look like a stop motion film. And that goes down to like the most minute details, like fingerprints on the Lego pieces, faded printing, scuffs, little chips in the plastic. Everything, down to the finest detail, is animated in here, and it makes it feel so much more real. And I know a lot of people who probably thought this movie was stop motion animation. Even I did at first. And then I found out it was actually all CGI, and I was like, how? And I gotta say, one of the weirdest things about this movie is that it is directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who actually just got fired from doing the Han Solo movie. They are the directors of, get ready for this, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? So far, under these guys' belts, they have 2 R-rated comedies and 2 lighthearted kids movies. What? I mean, that's just a huge tonal shift, because they did Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs in 2009, and then immediately just went to 21 Jump Street. And then 22 Jump Street they did, and it came out the exact same year as the Lego Movie. So they had 2 movies out in the same year, which is kind of funny. But this is one of my favorite animated films of all time. It has memorable characters, a fun story, and amazing animation. And if you have not seen the Lego Movie yet, go see it. The Lego Movie gets an A+. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Lego Movie, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.